Right. අපි ඉක්මනින් කරලා බලමු. But anyway, I think you have done this, right? So this is simple one. Let's say Pasan's website. Pasan still not done. Tham kare nadda. Right. කරලා නෑ වගේ නේද? හරි. Okay, so let's පුතේ මට හිතා ගන්න තියන්න එපා. ඔයාලා කියන්න. ඔයාලා කිව්වට මම තරහා වෙන්නේ නෑ. හරි. කරේ නෑ කියලා කිව්වොත් තරහා වෙන්න මම කියලා දෙනවා. Okay, එහෙනම් මට හිතා ගන්න තියන්න එපා. If you have difficulty, please let me know, then I can help. Okay, how many then?
No, sir, my connection is unstable.
Okay, right. How many rows? I said how many rows in this question? I said to have 1, 2, yes, 5 rows, each with 4 columns. 4 columns means how many cells in a column? How many cells in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4 columns means 4 cells. 4 columns means 4 cells in a row. So that means in a one row you have table data open, table data close. How many such rows you have? Sorry, how many such cells? You have 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4 cells. So after creating the structure TR, so after creating the structure, you can just copy and paste this 5 times. So it's simple as that, because you have 5 rows. Right? Let's save this now. And after saving, you can see the table. So this is like 1 minute work. You can see how many 1, 2, 3, 4 cells, 4 columns, and 5 rows are there. That is very easy. So let's increase the width to some larger width, 800, and height to 400. Then you can see this more clearly. So let's save and see, and you can see it's more clearly now. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows and 4 columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And the first column is headings. In the first column, you have headings. So what are the headings I have given? So name, school, grade, and media. Name is a heading. School is a heading. Then grade is a heading. And medium is a heading. So you have to write this heading, but not that you have to do small thing. These are not normal table data. You have to change this to table headings, TH, because those are headings. So let's change the TD to TH. Right, now all the table data I have changed to table headings, and other cells are normal cells. So you can write data in that cells. If you think this is lengthier, you can write in one line. That is also okay, because HTML is white space insensitive language. May space HTML consider it's white space insensitive language. So you can write like this, right? So then it will save the space. Copy 2, 3, 4. And maybe you can write details. Let's write details. Dasun. And Dasun's school, let's say, is school is ABC. And the grade is 11. And Dasun's medium is English. Then let's have another one. Kavin. And his school is also ABC. His grade is 11. And his medium is, let's say, Sinhala. And there's another one, and that is Praveen. And his school is DEF, some other school. And grade is 11, and the medium is English. There's another one, the last guy, he's, let's say, Sachini. And so her grade is like ABC, school is ABC, and grade 11, and the medium is English. Or Sinhala. Okay, let's save that now. And after saving, you can see the table with the data. Now these headings, you can see bold and center. Headings are automatically bold and center because it is TH. But data are not bold and centers, it is aligned to the left side. One pattern tama align වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. But if you think that you need to align all these things to center, what you can do is you can say, go to the TR and say align is center. Align is center. And you can see then it will be aligned center. You have to give the instruction. According to instructions only, it's working. Right, okay. So now you can write the code in the book. Right, after writing this, you can write the code in the book. And so one more thing I would like to add today. So I have added align center and I would like to add a background color. Right, I would like to add a background color too. To the head section, I'm going to apply T head and apply a different background. T head, and this is the head section. T head. And to that, I'm going to apply a different background, BGCOLOR equals, let's say background color is green. And this for the next section, this section is T body now. For the T body, I can apply another background color, that is, let's say BGCOLOR. Together, I can apply the background color, let's say yellow. And I don't need the background color for the table now because I have different color for the head, different color for the body. And let's see how it looks like. And you can see now T head and T body, it looks like this. And further to this, I would like to align everything to the center. So I'm going to add this align center to T body. So then everything will be aligned to the center in the T body also. Because it's a common section. T body ඇතුලේ තමයි මේ ඔක්කොම තියෙන්නේ. So then this is a common section. A T body එකට ඔක්කොම apply කරන්න ඕන styles, I can give it inside the T body section. And let's see now you can see everything is center. And this is automatically bold because it is a heading. I no need to tell center bold because it is a heading. Now you can write down this in the book. Right? Now you can, this is a complete table. You can write down this in the book. And what happen if you remove the border පුතේ මේ border එක අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Let's make it 0, border equals 0, and I would like to show that as well. එහෙම කරාම මේකේ මේ ඉරි අයින් වෙලා යනවා. මේ තියෙන්නේ අර lines අයින් වෙලා යනවා. Space එක විතරයි ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ. Cell අතර space එක. You can see the cell space. That can also be make 0 by using cell space into 0. Cell space into 0. Now no spaces are there between the cells. But if you increase the L space into 10, cell අතර gap එක වැඩි කරමු 10 වල. Now you can see there's a gap, big gap between the cells here. No border, but cell space is, so let's say cell border is 2. Now you can see the border as well as there's a gap between these cells. Border එක තියෙනවා, border එකට අමතරව gap එකක් තියෙනවා. So likewise, you can control the border, gap, all these things. Okay. So I think it's enough. Otherwise, you are like confusing. Please write down this. And those who can try to write the code, you can try. Others, you can write down in the book. පුළුවන් අය try කරන්න code එක ගහන්න time තියෙන කට්ටිය අනිත් අය book එකේ ලියාගත්තම ඇති පස්සේ ඔයාලට try කරන්න පුළුවන්. Otherwise, it will take more time, right? Okay, now we can complete it. Do it quickly. So if you have TH tag, do we need T head? Actually, do we need? No, if you don't want to put a color, or you can put the color to the, so you can put the color to the table row, right? BG color, you can put to the table row. You don't need T head. T body also you don't need. T head එකක් ඕනේ, T body එකක් ඕනේ. ඒව නැතුව හදන්න පුළුවන් table, right? And you don't need cell spacing. You don't need border to be 2. Colors you don't need, right? So there are some unwanted components also. Okay, so let's Let's create some different one. Another question. So create the following table. Question 2, create the following table. So in this table, I'm going to do small like change. So I'm adding, right, I'm adding all the rows and columns. But in addition to that, I'm going to do small change. Here, let's add like this. Okay. But here I'm going to merge these two cells. These two cells I'm going to merge. Right click and merge it. Merge it. Right click. Merge the cells. Then another one. And these two also I'm going to merge. Right click. Merge. Now you have table like this. I want to create this kind of table. Okay, just give a try. I would like you to try this first, right? First, give a try. So how many rows in this table? Can you count and tell me the number of rows? How many rows in this table? Yes. Count and tell. How many rows? Pasan, how many rows? Okay. Ginura, 7 rows තියනවාද මේකේ? row 7ක් මට පේන්නේ නැහැ. row කියන්නේ මේ අතට. මේ වගේ row කීයක් තියෙනවද? How many rows?
2 rows.
1 row, 2 row. What about this? This is also a row, right? 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows are there, right? You have 3 rows. How many columns? How many columns? This side, how many columns? Okay, my advice, when you get this some kind of okay, so you have, so when you get this kind of table in your exam paper, even you can do this one, but use a pencil and continue this line. Just continue this line. And this one also, now we can, this one also please continue. Then you can see the number of rows and columns easily. Now tell me how many rows and how many columns. You can easily tell this. How many rows are there and how many columns are there now?
3 rows and 3
rows
columns.
and 3 columns, right? Okay, very simple. So in your exam also, when you get this kind of thing, so please draw lines to continue this and then count. So then you'll get that. 3 rows and 3 columns. That is the easiest way. Okay, now you can start doing this. I'll give you 3 minutes. Quickly do this. And if you cannot do this within 3 minutes, it's okay, I'll show you. I'll show you how to do this even within 1 minute. ඉස්සලම විනාඩි 3ක් දෙන්නම් තනියෙන් කරන්න. And let's start doing this. And I want to create a table like this. Has 3 rows, 3 columns, layout. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to my coding interface, and here it is. And I would like to add this. Okay, another table. I can add another table to this one, right? After this table, I can add another table. That doesn't matter. The second table, so which is width is, let's say, 600 pixels, and height, so let's say 300 pixels height, or 250 pixels, you know. So I'm just thinking, right? Just thinking and doing this. So you can also, by practice, you can do this. So, but this part is not required actually. So then a border, I need border, otherwise I cannot see the table. And then here I'm going to add table row. So I'm closing the table row. Here, see how many minutes that I'm taking. Table data open and table data close. So that is the first row, and then copy paste. That's why I said so it's only copy paste. 1, 2, 3, right? 3 rows, 3 columns. I'm going to copy this, paste and paste and paste. Okay, my table is done. I'm done with the table. I'm going to save this. After saving, I can see the example. So this is the table. So 3 rows, 3 columns, but not equal. So here you have to tell. So this is my question. So let's go back to the question, and question says 2 rows are small, 1 row is it's like bigger, right? Then I have to go and code this and tell what to do with the table. So always I have to code and tell, right? So that is the nature of HTML. The first row, so let's say height is HEIGHT. The first row height is, let's say, 40 pixels, and the second row also height is 40 pixels. The remaining pixels will be taken by the third row. 40 for first one, 40 for the second one, and then the remaining will be taken by the what's this here, 40 for the first, 40 for the second, then remaining will be go to the next one, right? 40 for this, 40 for this, and then the merging part. So merging part, actually you have to merge these two and merge these two, merging these two and merging these two, merging these two and merging these two. That is easy. So how to do this? You have to tell the first row පළවෙනි row එකේ මේ දෙන්න merge වෙන්න ඕන. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ දෙන්නම වෙනුවට මම පොඩ්ඩක් පැත්තකට ගන්නවා මේ merge කරන දෙන්න. මේ දෙන්නම වෙනුවට එක්කෙනයි ඉන්නවා. So I'm going to erase එක්කෙනෙක් ඕනේ නෑනේ. මොකද අන්තිමයයි දෙවෙනියයි merge වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මම කියන්න ඕන I have to tell how many columns I'm merging. Call span equal to I'm merging 2 columns. ඒ දෙන්නම වෙනුවට එක්කෙනයි ඉන්නේ. That I'm going to tell. So after telling this, you can go to the table and see it's merging these two. Merge. It's merging these two. Then මෙතනත් එහෙමයි. මෙයයි පල්ලෙහා එක්කෙනයි merge වෙනවා කියන්නේ. I have to go here to the code and tell මේ මෙයයි ඊට පල්ලෙහා එක්කෙනයි merge වෙන්නේ. එතකොට මෙයයි මෙයයි දෙන්නක් වැඩක් නැහැ. මේ පල්ලෙහා එක්කෙනා වයින් කළා දාමු. Let's remove the bottom cell because this one and this one is going to merge. Let's remove this one. And here I'm going to type row span because it's more merging down. Row span equal to 2 rows are merging. Let's do more exercises, right? So this will be like tough because this is your first time. ඒක හිතන්න එපා. Coding කියන එක ලියනකොට පුරුදු වෙන්නේ අමාරුයි කියලා හිතන්න එපා. එහෙම නෙවෙයි. හැමදාම පන්තියෙන් I will definitely train you to be one of the best coder if you really like to join the class. I'll definitely teach you how to code this and be a great coder, right? But what you have to do, you have to do small thing that is coming to each and every class without missing it and doing this, practicing this again and again. Okay, here's the code. You can write down and practice it today. And for the one who has asked where you can download the fonts, you can go and search Sinhala decorative fonts. And here this alut.com, I can recommend that website. There are nice fonts. They're in this page. You can just
කියන මේ zip folder එකක් එනවා ඒක මේ extract කරන්න password එකක්
nah. Make it, just click on the font and it will download the font. Here when you click on the font, you can just download by clicking the link and it will download. So it will not ask any password, so you can just see. Download one by one, and that will not ask any password, right? When you click, it will be downloaded. I have tried. So try it again. Try to download one by one. So no issue will happen, right? Here you can see the download link. You can just click the download button. And it will be downloaded. After that, please extract that and install. That's all. After downloading the font, just here you can see it's no zip file even. Just save it. And then open it, and then it has the install icon. After opening, you can see the install icon here. This is in Mac. Your version also in Windows also you'll see this. Then install the font. That's all. Then you can see that in the Photoshop. Okay, so try these steps, right? Okay, this one, can you take a screenshot of the code, Puti? Because no time to take the note. It's already 9:50. Can you take a screenshot of this code? So this is the code, right? Please take a screenshot of this and try this at home. And if you need this with the structure, take a screenshot of this. Make a head section. This is the table. Take a screenshot of this, and this is the table and the structure. Okay, Putte, then let's see you next week. Good night. Right, see you all in the next week, right?
Good night, sir.
Okay.
Good night, sir. Thank you.